What's up, YouTube? Zero here. Welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, I'm going to be taking on Eljarania in Tales of Arise. Now, this is a boss that you're going to encounter on the Wedge in Tales of Arise, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks to help you more easily defeat Eljarania in this game. Now, before I get into those tips and tricks and the gameplay in general, I do want to say that if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Tales of Arise content. I do a bunch of other video game videos and mystery box unboxing videos, so feel free to check those out as well. Now, if you've gotten to this point in the game, this boss will be very similar to one that you have encountered previously in the game. You will have encountered that other boss in the jungle, and it's almost an identical battle. Eljarania has those tentacle roots coming out from them that you want to deal damage to because that's where the weak points are. It does have one move that you really do have to watch out for, and you see right here, the ground turns green for a second and then pops up. Tentacles, roots, green spiky things, whatever you want to call them, it pops up from the ground and can deal a lot of damage. So when the ground turns green, that's when you want to get lean and get out of there. Outside of that, the battle is pretty straightforward. I chose to play as Rinwell. Now, there is a specific reason why I chose to play as Rinwell. Eljarania is a floating type monster. You can see this is a floating plant. I have no idea how it gets its nutrients. If it's inside and a floating plant, there's no ground, no soil for nutrients, no sunlight. I don't know what's going on there, but somehow it grows. And it's grown big. But the reason why I utilize Rinwell as my main in this battle is for two reasons. One, Eljarania floats again, and Rinwell utilizes spells. Those spells can easily hit floating type enemies. You can see I'm utilizing air thrust. I'm really spamming air thrust at Eljarania's roots. So that's the first thing. I don't have to utilize Alpha, and I don't have to jump up in the air to attack the roots or attack the base core of Eljarania, which can sometimes be a little annoying. That's just for my personal experience. It's not a battle that I want to engage in, so I'll just let the AI take care of Alphen, Shion, and Kisara, so I control Rinwell. That's my party: Alphen, Rinwell, Kisara, and Shion. Shion, of course, is my healer, although I don't take much damage in this. But the second reason why I control Rinwell is because of Air Thrust. Air Thrust is a wind type spell, and Eljarania is weak to wind type moves. So regardless of what character you decide to main, make sure you're utilizing wind type moves. Again, I utilize Rinwell because I know from Rinwell's perspective, I have a lot of wind type moves where I can easily deal damage to Eljarania. Again, I am spamming air thrust as often as possible. I can stay on the ground, air thrust goes up in the air and hits Eljarania, so I don't have to worry about jumping. I just have to maintain my distance and spam air thrust. When the ground turns green, I get lean, get mean, and get out of there like a fighting machine. Now, part of the way through the battle, Eljarania is gonna call in some of its flower helpers. Same thing applies to these flower helpers. They are weak to air type moves or wind type moves, so make sure you're utilizing wind type moves. Again, I'm just spamming air thrust. Utilize whatever wind type move you have on whatever character you decide to main, but in this battle, utilizing Rinwell as your main really just makes it easier. Rinwell at this point in the game should have a lot of wind type moves, at least one in your arsenal. So once those minions come, focus on them, take care of them, then they can be dealt with and you can just focus on the boss again. Again, the main boss, the biggest moves you have to deal with are going to be the green area. So when it's not doing that, you really don't have to worry about it. So take care of the minions so they're not dealing damage to you and your allies. And after you take care of them, then you can go back to focusing on Eljarania. If you don't decide to utilize Rinwell for whatever reason, I do know that Dohalim does have a couple of powerful wind type moves that I use every once in a while when I do decide to main Dohalim. Pretty sure Xion does as well, but I really haven't used her that much. I'm not sure about Alphen or Kisara, because Alphen I don't have any wind type moves on, and I haven't utilized Kisara yet. So definitely Rinwell. If you don't want to use Rinwell for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure Xion and Dohalim also have wind type moves. Again, I don't think Alphen, I know my Alphen doesn't. I'm not sure in the game if he does get any, and I'm not sure about Kisara. But Rinwell is the best for this battle to main. So pick up Rinwell and get your spell casting on. Become a mage. It's close to Halloween. Become that mage. Unleash your inner mage and spells, and unleash the air thrust upon Eljarania so you can take it out easily. Again, this was actually a pretty easy boss battle. One note, do not use earth type moves, as Eljarania does resist earth type moves. There are a lot in the game. I know my Dohalim has a lot of earth type moves. Another reason why I decided to keep Dohalim on the bench. But we are coming down to the end of Eljarania. I do want to wish Eljarania a so long, not gonna see you again. But thanks for stopping by, Eljarania, and thank you for stopping by. Let me know in the comments section if you've taken this beast on yet. Have you defeated it, or were you having trouble? Did this video help you out? Let's talk anything Tales of Arise in the comments section. Let me know what you're thinking about this game. Let me know who you main. Whatever you want to talk about, Tales of Arise in the comments section, let me know. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, peace.